Okay, so you know how sometimes you just like bump into a story or a character that sticks with you,
Hmm.
and it's not always what you'd expect. Like, I'm not the biggest comic book fanatic or anything,
Right.
but Captain America, he kind of gets under your
He
skin.
really does. Like, what is it about him? It's more than just the suit and the shield.
Yeah, it's deeper than that. Way deeper. I was thinking maybe we could do a deep dive, see what life lessons we can pull out from Captain America's story,
Yeah.
even if it is, comic book stuff.
Oh, I'm so in because you hit it, right? It's those themes, courage, leadership, integrity, timeless stuff. It resonates, even if the setting's a little out there.
Exactly. And for me, it all starts with pre-serum Steve Rogers, the guy before the muscles and the shield.
Yeah.
Just a skinny kid standing up to bullies in alleyways.
Right. Like outmatched physically, for sure. But he's
Hmm.
still fighting for what he believes in.
Totally. He's not the strongest guy in the room, but he's definitely the bravest. Which reminds me of that scene in the first Avenger, the grenade scene.
Oh, yeah, in training. Powerful moment.
He jumps right on it, doesn't hesitate, doesn't know it's a dummy grenade at that point.
Exactly. He's ready to sacrifice himself right there. That's what real courage looks like.
Not the absence of fear, but choosing to act anyway.
Mm.
Which kind of brings us to another great Cap moment, right?
Yeah.
I could do this all day.
Classic.
But it's not just about fighting, is it? It's about that refusal to quit. I can barely get through Monday morning, let alone do anything all day.
Uh-huh. I hear ya. But yeah, it's deeper. It's that grit, that mental toughness. It's resilience in the face of setbacks. Like, what was that scene? Winter Soldier?
Oh, yeah, the helicarrier fight with the Winter Soldier, brutal.
And he just keeps
Get it?
back up.
Talk about a beating.
And I think that's what Captain America shows us. The path to success isn't a straight line.
So true. There are going to be bumps in the road.
You're going
with
to get
it.
knocked down. But it's that resilience, that determination to keep going. That's what gets you through.
And Cap's definitely a leader. But it's a different kind of leadership, isn't it?
100%. He's leading the Avengers, but he's not ordering people around. He's not power hungry or ego driven.
He's not calling all the shots, for sure.
Right. He always puts the team first,
Mm-hmm.
the mission, the world even. He inspires people, empowers them. It's about working together. That scene in Endgame, right before the final battle, gives them that pep talk. That's leadership.
Gets you right in the feels, too.
Definitely. True leadership is about serving something bigger than yourself, not about grabbing power.
Something to think about, how we lead in our own lives. At work, at home, in our communities. It's a different way of looking at it.
It is. Makes you think. But then things get more complicated.
Right. Civil War.
Yeah, Civil War. So we've got the Sokovia Accords,
Hmm.
basically UN regulations for superhero activity.
And Cap, he's not having it.
Nope. This is where his commitment to individual freedom really comes through. He's willing to stand against, well, everyone, even his closest allies, to defend what he believes in. Such a tough situation. It's not clear-cut. It makes you think about your own values, where you draw the line. Individual liberty versus collective security. It's something we wrestle with all the time in the real world.
It is. And it's a reminder that sometimes, even when it's tough, even when people disagree with you, sticking to your principles matters.
Shows integrity.
Builds trust. And honestly,
Yes,
self-respect too, right? You got to be able to look at yourself in the mirror.
so we've got, what, 4 big lessons here. From Captain America: courage, perseverance, leadership through service,
Mhm.
and staying true to your values.
Pretty impressive for a fictional guy in a star-spangled suit.
Right. It makes
Yeah.
you wonder, which one of these resonates most with you right now? Or think about a time you had to live out one of those qualities. What was that like?
Good stuff to ponder.
And to leave you with one last thought, if you were in Cap's shoes in Civil War, where would you draw the line? What price are you willing to pay for what you believe in?